I am thriving with this autumn winter fashion. I feel like as the months go on, the fashion is just getting better and better this year. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video and welcome back to, you guessed it, it's another Zara haul, girlies. I'm not going to waste any time because you all know the drill by now. We've got some gorgeous autumn winter pieces. We're going to try them on. We're going to see how they look. We're going to tell you what's worth your money and what's not. Before we get into it, please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, let's go. This knit is giving quality. Like, the weight on this is actually unreal. This is actually hurting my arm. I've been to Pilates this morning and this is genuinely painful. So I'm going to have to hold it down here. Like, it's actually heavy. Like, very heavy. Like, this is a good 3 kilos. Is that maybe a bit dramatic? I think that's probably a bit dramatic. But it is heavy. It is weighty and it's given quality. This is a gorgeous little cropped knitted cardigan. You can see the quality of that knit. Like, you can see how chunky and gorgeous and well made that knit is. You've got your press stud buttons down the side, but the outside of the buttons are knitted over the top, and I just think that's such a gorgeous little feature. Super, super cute. I actually got mine in a size medium because they were sold out of any smaller sizes, but I do actually think it looks okay. I did want it to be a little bit oversized anyways because I will probably wear mine as a layering piece with jeans with a little top or a little t-shirt or something underneath, maybe open. So I didn't actually mind it being a little bit bigger. So I'm hoping that the medium is going to be okay. It was $35.99, which honestly, I thought when I just looked at the tag there, this was going to be about 50 quid. And it was $35.99. And the quality of it is given $49.99. Like, it really, 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 truly is. I think this would look stunning as a layering piece, stunning as just a top with a pair of jeans. You just can't go wrong with a knit like this in your wardrobe. I just feel like you'll never have an occasion where this will be out of style. You won't enjoy it. It won't stay good quality as long as you wash it and take care of it. This is a capsule wardrobe piece, definitely. Tell me why this looks like I'm a rich Victorian child. Like, I look like, in the best way possible, but I look like in the Victorian times, I was one of like the posh children that had all the money, that looked down on all the peasants. That's what I feel like in this cardigan. When I tell you quality, like, this is thick. This is very thick. Like, can you see the layer on that? Like, how thick this is. This is actually a size medium, like I said, and I feel like this is actually perfect. I maybe would have wanted it slightly smaller. Like, if they did have a small, maybe I would have got that. However, I feel like it's absolutely fine. Like, if you did need to size up one, if they didn't have your size in stock, because I think this is going to be something that's going to sell out and maybe not come back in stock. This is insane. I absolutely love this. It's very, very thick, so you are going to be warm. However, obviously it is short sleeved. So I do think things like this are sometimes a little bit awkward because you just want to wear this one piece because you're warm enough, but then you need something on your arms. So it can be a little bit awkward sometimes because you still need a jacket, but then also at the same time you don't need a jacket. It's a tricky one. But I love this. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I think Zara never fails. I'm yet to try on something from a haul in Zara and absolutely hate it, like in the recent past. There's definitely been things in the past, but in the recent past, I'm yet to try on something from Zara and it be a no-go. Like, my bank balance is suffering, guys. My bank balance is really suffering because I keep everything and it's a problem. But this is insane. I love the fact that the buttons are covered. I think that makes it look 10 times more expensive. I think this is just gorgeous. I love the collar as well. It's almost like, is it a Mary Jane style collar? I might have fully made that up because I know it's a Mary Jane shoe. I don't know, but I love it. Gets a 10 out of 10 from me. What do you think? You all know I had to get a cord. It wouldn't be a me haul unless there was a cord in it. Unless there was at least like 7 cords in it, because I just love a cord. You know that by now. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to repeat myself. I am the self-proclaimed cord queen. I picked up this gorgeous khaki one. There's about 3 different cords flying around on Zara that I've looked at for ages and I now own all 3 of them. There's one crinkle off the shoulder black one which I own, there's one crinkle halter neck cream one which I now own, and there's also this kind of crinkle khaki off the shoulder one as well. They are 3 different styles and they all come in each of the colours, if that makes sense. So there's like 3 different styles, each come in the 3 colours, and I've now got one of each in each of the 3 colours. And I'm just content with that. That makes me happy. This is the top. It's this gorgeous little crinkle khaki off the shoulder top. You've got this little like ruche detail on one side, and then it does go all the way down to the bottom, and I just think it's stunning. This will be stunning for jeans and a nice top. This would also be stunning with the matching trousers, which I'll show you in a second. And this is definitely a piece that you could wear throughout the seasons. So for me, the fact that it's khaki definitely makes it a little bit more autumn winter. You could wear it as a layering piece, wear it with a cardigan, wear it with a jumper, something like that. but then the fabric definitely makes it more summery. It's in a really nice, gorgeous, like crinkle, thin, soft fabric, which I think definitely makes it more summery. So I think that's just perfect because you've got the best of both worlds there. You can wear it literally all year round and just style it different ways throughout the seasons and really, really get your money's worth. And this was $15.99, $17.99, and I got it in a size small. I think $17.99 for a top like this that you can literally keep in your wardrobe is so worth the money. These are the matching trousers. So you've got the exact same fabric, the exact same colour in that gorgeous crinkle khaki material, and the thick waistband, guys, you will know it, I'm going to say it, the thick waistband. These look like they're going to be super, super flattering. You've got your drawstring on the outside, which I always say just makes things look a little bit more casual. A drawstring tucked away, I feel like makes it more of a trouser, and then a drawstring on the outside, even though it's still a trouser, kind of makes it look a little bit more jogger vibes. They're a wide leg, which I absolutely love. And again, I just love the versatility of these. Like, put them on with that, put them on with like a cardigan or a big chunky knit over the top and some Ugg boots, or a winter outfit. Put them on with a pair of sandals and like a wicker bag and like a straw hat. Summer outfit. So you're just good to go. You're covered all year round, and it's just such a good way to spend your money on clothes, like things that you can mix and match, things that you can wear different ways. I personally do not spend a lot of money on trend pieces or things that I know I'm only going to get 1 or 2 wears out of. It can be very difficult because when you try things on and you absolutely love them, but you know that £50 outfit, you're only going to get 2 wears out of it. For me, it's not worth the money, and it is so hard to send it back, but you have to return it because it's just not worth spending your money on. You need to pick out pieces that you're going to be able to rewear, that are going to carry you through the seasons, that you're going to be able to mix and match with, style different ways, and just get your money's worth out of them. That is truly the best way to spend your money, to make sure that you have the most outfits and that you can always wear something different and something new and not feel like you're re-wearing the same stuff all of the time, if that makes any sense. So that's what I try and do. Not always, I'll be honest, I don't always do it. I definitely do have trend pieces, but don't do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do, whatever the saying is. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. I'm about to upload my entire wardrobe to Vinted straight after this video in order to pay for all of the new clothes that I'm about to keep, because I've decided that I need to keep everything, and it's a huge problem, and I've done this for the last 5 hauls, so also a huge problem. So stay tuned for the Vinted upload, girls, because there's about to be 1,000,001 things to go on there that I'm just replacing with these new gorgeous Zara pieces. I love this cord. I love it. I love the colour. I feel like the colour's so autumnal. I love this off the shoulder detail. I feel like an off the shoulder detail is just very, very flattering on so many different body types, because it's not to the point where it's a vest, so you've got your entire arms out. It's not long sleeve, so it's not super like covering you up. It's just a little bit of both, and you can really customize the shoulder depending on what you wanted to do. Obviously, you can take it all the way down if you wanted to. You can bring it all the way up. You can have it like somewhere in the middle, like, oh, took the string away. Like, you can really customize it depending on how you want it to look on you, depending on your body type and your body shape. And I just love an off the shoulder look. Like, I just think it's so, so flattering, especially paired as a cord. Like, pair it with the matching trousers, and I just love it. I know what I was saying. Now I've got the black one, I've got the cream one, and now I need to keep the khaki one, because now I've got all 3. The black and the cream are in here somewhere, and I now need to just put this next to its friends where it belongs, because I love it. The trousers are slightly long, but I would say they were the perfect length for me, because I would always wear this type of trouser with maybe a little heel or something with a platform, or even like a sandal with a platform. Usually I don't wear flat shoes just because I am so short. I usually wear something with a little bit of height in it. So they'll be absolutely fine for me. If you are slightly shorter, they probably are going to be a little bit long. But I'll be honest, these are quite big for me. I got them in a small, and I probably should have done an extra small, because that way I could have pulled them up a little bit higher so they were a little bit shorter. I can pull the drawstring in so that I've got the room, but sometimes when you pull the drawstring in, it just kind of bunches at the top like that, and you kind of lose the effect that you wanted of the trouser. So maybe think about sizing down, or maybe think about just if you would want to wear these with heels if you are a little bit shorter. But I love it. I think you could definitely do this winter or summer as well. I feel like it's really versatile for both seasons. I don't know why, I just smacked myself in the face there. I don't know why stripe has made such a comeback this year, but I have been seeing like monochrome, black and white, sailor style stripes literally everywhere. And it just seems a bit random. Like, it's kind of come out of nowhere. I haven't heard about it as a trend up and coming for autumn winter, but I did see a lot of it through summer, and it's definitely still starting to creep into autumn winter as well. Like, I am seeing it literally everywhere. It feels a bit random, but I do kind of like it. I do think things like this look very, very classy. Like, tops like this look classy, they look elegant, they look very demure, dare I say it. And I think things like this just make you look a little bit more expensive. Like, imagine how the boss CEO would turn up to work. I think she would wear cute things like this with like tailored trousers and pointed heels and a YSL bag. And I just think you can get those types of pieces from Zara. Like, you don't have to spend all that money in those super expensive shops to get that same kind of look. Like, as long as you're selective about which pieces that you pick, you really can achieve that same super duper expensive designer look from Zara. Exhibit A. This is a gorgeous striped t-shirt, but look at the shape on it. The shape is what sold it for me. It's not like an oversized boxy t-shirt. I truly don't think I've ever seen a t-shirt this shape before. It is like oversized and boxy up to here, and then here you have like this cinch in at the waist to almost make it like an hourglass figure, which I just think I've never seen on a t-shirt, and I just think it's going to look so cool on. It's going to give you that effortless, oversized, kind of slouchy t-shirt feel, but while still looking a bit more tailored, a bit more shaped, a bit more put together, a bit more elegant, rather than like you've just threw on your boyfriend's t-shirt that you found in the back of the wardrobe. Like, it's going to give you the best of both worlds, and it's also going to give you ultimate comfort. Like, you're going to be comfortable as if you're in a t-shirt, not in some super tight corset or something, but you're still going to look cute. I'm not actually really sure how to wear this. I didn't anticipate it to be so long. When I first put it on, it was kind of ruffled like this, which I do like, but to me that's just a plain t-shirt. Like, it's not really anything special. I do think it looks cute because it does still have like a batwing sleeve. I didn't necessarily notice that, but the sleeves are like quite batwing and quite wide and oversized, which I do really enjoy. But I feel like we're losing that waist shape, which was the whole point in the t-shirt. I could pull it down and then you do get that like accentuated waist, but I just don't know if that looks too long on me and it just looks a bit silly. I've just put it on with a pair of black leggings just so that you can see how it looks. And I'm just not sure how this is actually meant to be styled. Like, is it meant to be ruffled? But then what's the point? Is it meant to be down? And maybe with like a pair of tailored trousers or something to make it a little bit more formal. I do like it. I'm just not quite sure how I would style this. Like, I'm really not sure about this as an outfit. Like, it's cute, but I don't know. What do we think? How would you style this? Like, any tips or tricks on what to do with this, let me know, because I do really want to keep it. I'm just not sure how to wear it. One thing that I do love about it that I've actually just noticed is that I thought it was black and white, but now that I've got it on and I've took a closer look, it's actually cream and navy, which I love. I just think it's a little bit different, some different colours to add into your wardrobe. Still very, very wearable, but just different to that standard black and white that we see all of the time. I just don't know. Maybe like this. I don't know. Let me know how you would wear this. I'm going to play around with it. I am seeing this colour all over for autumn winter. I actually just filmed a video on like fashion trends that are up and coming for autumn winter 2024, and cherry red, burgundy, maroon, all that type of colour is literally going to be everywhere. Like, everywhere, and it's already started to make its way into the shops and into outfits that I'm seeing, and I could not resist this. I could not resist. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Like, obviously I love the colour, I love the knit, I love the style, but look at these buttons. Look at these buttons. They kind of remind me of like little monsters or something that you would see on a game that you used to play when you were a kid. Like things that you had to avoid that would try and kill you. That's kind of what they remind me of. But I just think they're so cute. Like, this just looks so expensive. Again, how much was this? This was $32.99, so not super expensive. Again, when I picked it up, a bit like this cream knitted one, I figured $49.99, but it was actually only $32.99, which I do think is a reasonable price. I just love the buttons on it. Like, the buttons are really what sold it for me. This probably is more of not necessarily a trend piece, but maybe not something that you're going to get tons and tons of wear out of. So again, not saying that you can't buy these pieces, but just be selective with them. Don't make your whole wardrobe up out of these trend pieces, because then you will really never have anything to wear. Keep your wardrobe with a lot of these more neutral wearable pieces, and then every now and again spend a little bit of money on something like this that's kind of like your wow factor pieces, or like your different pieces, or things that you don't pull out of your wardrobe as often, if that makes any sense. But I love the colour of it. It's definitely going to be on trend for this year or winter. Style it with jeans, even wear it as a layering piece over the top of like leggings and a top, whatever you've got going on. You could wear it with some matching knitted burgundy bottoms, unreal, and some like blue sambas or blue flat trainers. I wish I had that outfit because that would look absolutely insane. And I just love to stock up on knitwear in autumn winter. Like, I just love to really get loads of jumpers, loads of knitwear, loads of cardigans, because I just like to be warm and cozy. If you can't tell, I've got my warm, cozy knitted, what's not knitted actually, I think this is like mohair. more hair. I don't know, whatever it's called, but I've got one of them on and I'm just comfortable and cozy and a little bit itchy, to be honest. But other than that, I'm ready for autumn winter. Like, get me a hot chocolate as soon as possible. Obsessed doesn't even come close. I love this. This is absolutely stunning. This looks so expensive. It kind of looks grandma chic. Like, it does look like I've stole this out of my grandma's cupboard, but in a way that I love. I really do love it. It is a little bit more lightweight than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's not super, super thick and chunky and heavy. It is quite lightweight. So you would definitely need this as a layering piece, or definitely still a big jacket or something over the top if you were going out in that mighty frost that I can see outside of my window. But I love it. Look at the detail on these buttons. I will say it did hurt putting them on because there is like a press stud underneath, so you have to like press to get the buttons on, and it did actually hurt my little fingers putting it on, but I just think it's so cute. I love the colour. It looks effortless. It looks so expensive when it really wasn't, and I'm just obsessed with it. I like it like this as a top, like fully buttoned up. Obviously you could wear it open with something underneath, but I really just like it like this. I think the buttons and the jacket do enough of the talking on its own that you wouldn't need to like really spice it up with jewellery or anything. I was really trying to spice up my life with this next piece. My go-to outfit is just like all black, leggings, top, and then like a layering cardigan or a jumper or a jacket or something. But instead of wearing black leggings and a black top, I figured what I could start doing is wearing a black jumpsuit. So that's what I did. I picked up this black halter neck or wide leg jumpsuit, and I envisaged this as being like a casual piece, like putting a jumper over the top of this. So instead of wearing black trousers, you could wear the jumpsuit and put a jumper over the top. You could wear the jumpsuit and put a cardigan over the top. You could wear the jumpsuit with trainers. You could dress it up and definitely do it with heels if you wanted to. But the way I pictured it was definitely more casual. Instead of wearing black leggings all of the time, just wearing this as like your base, if that makes sense, and then accessorizing it on top of it. Picked this up in a small and it was $35.99, and I'll be honest, it does feel and look a little bit big. Like that neck looks a little bit big and the body does look a little bit big. It is wide leg at the bottom, which I do love. I do think that's super cute, and I think with a pair of Uggs this would look stunning even on its own. It's quite hard to show you, so you will see a little bit better in the try on clip, but it is basically just a plain black halter neck jumpsuit that goes all the way down. It's in a really nice fabric. It's almost like a thick kind of cotton fabric, like a thick t-shirt fabric. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's going to be warm because it feels thick and it feels heavy. I'm just not sure if this is going to fit, if I'm honest, because it does look a little bit big, but we'll try it on and we'll see. It would look really cute with actually some of these cardigans paired over the top, or even like the stripy t-shirt over the top, as if these were like the trousers and then the t-shirt. That would look cute as well. It could be so good, but I've just got the wrong size. I should have got an extra small. It's just too big on me. It's just not flattering to the point where it's just too big. If this was tighter and a bit smaller and a bit shorter, because the legs are very, very long, it could be so, so good. And it could be for exactly what I thought it was going to be. Like a layering piece underneath a jumper, underneath a thick jacket, just something different to wearing black leggings and black t-shirt all the time. But unfortunately, it is just too big. You can see on the top, there's loads of room here. There's loads of room at the sides, loads of room at the front, and it's way, way too long. However, if I'd got the right size, it could have been unreal. It really could have been unreal. There's not a lot of shape going on in this region. Like, it does just kind of hang, and it is way too long, unfortunately, but the vibe is there. Like, if you can get this to work for you, the vibe is there. You can see that it is just way too long on the bottom. Like, it's literally trailing on the floor to the point where even a heel wouldn't save me in this because it's so long. And you can see what I mean about this bit. Like, it does just hang, so it's not so forgiving, and it doesn't really give you much shape. So if you want something that's going to give you a little bit more shape, you probably want to cinch it in with a belt, which would look really nice as well, but it just doesn't necessarily work for me. I feel like you need to be a little bit taller, get the right size, and then maybe a little belt or something, and it would look really cute. The last piece I picked up is this really gorgeous, like, burnt burgundy kind of maroon colour top. I have a top like this from Zara with this like horseshoe ring detail thing in, and I absolutely love it. I think it's just super cute. It's actually a jumper dress and I wear it all of the time, so I thought I would pick this one up because it's very similar vibes with that little horseshoe. I've got it tangled and I can't get it off. There we go. And like I said, this colour is just going to be everywhere for autumn winter, so if you want to hop on the trend first and not be late to the party, I would definitely recommend picking up some like dark cherry red, burgundy, maroon. Like, that's the family of colours that we're talking about. They're probably all the same colour, I'll be honest. Like, all three of those sound pretty much like the same colour, but that family of deep cherry, burgundy, maroon colours. that's what's going to be in this autumn winter. So I literally love this. I thought it was so cute. A gorgeous little off the shoulder top. You've got like this chiffon style layer over the top, and then this is like really thick chunky knit. So it's definitely an autumn winter top because it's going to be warm, but I do like the fact that it's off the shoulder. I think it just gives a little bit something extra rather than just like a plain top. You've got that off the shoulder section. You've got this really nice chiffon detail, this little horseshoe thing. It gives such quality, like it feels thick, it feels luxurious, and it just adds a little detail, a little bit something extra at the top. And I think this just with a pair of jeans, honestly, like that's probably how I would wear it with a pair of jeans. And if you wanted to do the double burgundy, you could style it up with this burgundy cardigan. Don't know how that would look. Try it and let me know how that goes. And I just think you can never have too many tops like this. This is the perfect kind of top to wear when you're going to wear a big jacket somewhere, and then when you get there you want to take the big jacket off, then you've got the cute top underneath. Not like you have to dress for warmth, like you want to dress cute and then throw the jacket on, take the jacket off when you get there, and you look cute. Whereas some of these pieces are like, this is like you want to dress cute but you need to be warm, if you get what I mean. I've only gone and done it again. My bank balance, honestly guys, this top is insane. I love the most this detail at the bottom. I know the top is obviously doing all of the talking up at the top, but this detail, look how thick and ribbed and stunning that is. It is so, so comfortable. It's like knitwear. It's basically like a really thick, chunky knitted top, but then you've just got this really gorgeous like Bardo detail at the top. You can pull it down or pull it up, so you can kind of customize it and have it a little bit lower. You could do one shoulder as well if you wanted to. You could pull it up on both shoulders and wear it a little bit higher, so you can really customize it. I love that in a top because I think it can be a few different tops. Like this is style one, you could wear it off the shoulder, you could do it a little bit more something and pull it all the way down. So there are different ways that you can do it. I just think it's really classy. I think it's really nice with a pair of jeans and a nice top. Really gorgeous for autumn winter. Like I've said, this colour is going to be everywhere this season. I'm obsessed. I love this little horseshoe ring detail, whatever's going on over here. Just adds a little bit something extra. And I just think it's so flattering, the way that it's so tight and so figure hugging. I feel like makes it really, really, really flattering. I've noticed that I stand like this a lot. Every single time I'm talking in a haul, I'm stood like this. Like right now, when I'm talking, I'm stood like this. Like, why am I doing that? It makes no sense. But I love it. I love it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what pieces you're picking up in this colour this season, because I feel like this entire wardrobe is going to end up being burgundy, and I'm not really that mad at it. Okay guys, so that is it. That is everything I picked up in my Zara autumn winter haul. Let me know if you are enjoying the hauls, and let me know where you want me to haul from next. I've definitely got some fun ones planned. I've got some stuff in the post. It's on the way. I'm ready to go. But let me know if there's any other stores or brands that you want me to do a haul from, because I would be happy to oblige. I will leave everything linked down below in case you want to shop any of these pieces. Let me know which ones were your favourite and which ones are a no-go for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, while you're here, please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in the next one.